Brian Jones. I'm a secondary ed / English major at Rowan University right down the street. And a little out of the norm for what I've seen, I'm doing poetry, not a musician, but thank you anyway. I'd like to give you a brief synopsis before I go into each poem, about 2 or 3, but instead of just, what's that?
Talk into the microphone.
Okay, cool. But a friend of mine, she's an artist at Rowan University, and she drew me this painting after I told her, she called me and said she needs some inspiration, so I said, my biggest inspiration is Bob Dylan. So I told her to listen to Visions of Johanna and draw me a painting based off the line called The Ghost of Electricity Howls in the Bones of Her Face, if you're familiar with it. And this is what she drew. If you can see it in the front and the back, I don't know. Yeah, definitely awesome. But this is the inspiration behind it. I was in class, supposed to be paying attention. And this line, 4 words came to my head: the shadow of the Muse. And I didn't know why it came to my head, but a couple weeks later I figured it out. But like I said, this is called The Shadow of the Muse. He walked along the courtyard of his dreams, thoughts falling to the ground, brushing against his feet, dissolving into the rain-soaked earth, never to breathe again. He, in anguish, called upon the Muse. Seek her and she will come, he whispered softly. The cobwebbed images of lost despair sent chills throughout his body, making his mind tremble under the starry night. Until the sweet siren of serenading song echoed against the wind, rippling the inviting water which lay silently underneath the bridge. There she glowed in all her majestic innocence, the Muse of time. He gazed towards her in captivating disbelief, hair falling gracefully down her back longer than winter nights, eyes which swam against the moonlight, stabbing his every thought. She stood there in naked silence, enchanting him with every glimmer of her smile. As his eyes peered deeper, he noticed what she held. In her left hand, ink, and in her right hand, paint. She spoke with the faintest sound and said, "Choose one." He reached into her left hand and immersed his hand into the depths of her ink and felt the exhilaration of concentrated thought. He spoke not a word as his mind was pierced with eternal light. He could not hear or see anything but the mesmerizing silhouette of his mystical muse. As she finally let go of his hand, she spoke once again and lastly muttered, "Time swallows us all, so listen closely to yours." As he regained his sight, all that was left was the trailing vision, the shadow of the Muse. Thank you.